Good morning, Walker Valley, and welcome back to another episode of The Spill. My name's Kalia.
And my name is Key. Today we'll be talking about National Bat Day, Senior Play, and Drug Take Back Day. All that more in this episode of The Spill. Severe flooding has hit parts of Brazil after days of heavy rainfall, forcing thousands of residents to evacuate their homes. The hardest hit areas are in the southern region, where rivers have overflowed and entire neighborhoods are underwater. Emergency crews are working to rescue stranded families and deliver supplies, while officials warn that more rain could worsen conditions. The disaster has sparked concerns about infrastructure and the growing impact of extreme weather linked to climate change.
Today is National Bat Day. This day is used to recognize the crucial role bats play in the ecosystem. They help with pest control, pollination, and seed dispersal. This day focuses on the conservation efforts for these incredible animals. Unfortunately, a lot of bat species are threatened due to habitat loss and collisions with wind turbines. Ways to help these creatures are debunking myths about the creatures, such as being spooky, installing a bat house, reducing the use of pesticides, and supporting conservation.
Good morning, Walker Valley. And welcome back to another. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to call you guys a nickname. Good morning, my meowing milkmaids, and welcome back to. Now we have our contestants today. You. I know you, but what is your name?
Willow Kramer.
Willow. And what about you?
Zoe Brecker.
Zoe. So Willow and Zoe will be our contestants for today. Darn things can't keep themselves together, and plus I forgot my other glasses. Oh, you see me as my true form, my true self. I'm actually the weatherman. Movie! So today's prompt is movie. Who plays the Grinch in the live-action Grinch movie? You're supposed to raise your hand, big dog.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey is correct, and Willow has 1 point. Next question. How many main trilogy Star Wars movies are there? 9. Oh my gosh, Willow, you're killing me! I'll let her answer.
9?
That is correct, and Zoe gets 1 point. What movie chronologically comes after Avengers Infinity War?
Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame is correct, and Willow gets another point. True or false? The director of Napoleon Dynamite also directed the Minecraft movie.
True.
That is indeed true, and now we have 3-1. In Mean Girls, where does the main character come from?
Africa.
Africa is correct, and Willow has 4 points. Which man does Donna marry in Mamma Mia?
Can we get a list of the 3 men?
Yes, we have Harry, we have Sam, and then, I'd never remembered the last dude's name, so Harry or Sam?
Sam.
JD's and Lunneman. The answer is correct, which would mean that today's winner of today's episode is Willow. No, I'm kidding, it's Willow!
Yay!
And don't worry, Zoe, since you were a good player, but just didn't understand a lot of movies. Oh my gosh, Willow, I said 3, not the entire dang bag. Put it back! You don't get that much, you greedy little fool.
I was looking for blue.
Your gluttony sickens me. So, that, my friends, will be today's episode of Whatever the Wheel Says. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm going to go fly away now since I learned to fly. Bye-bye!
Welcome to the Walker Valley Sports segment. As David just flew away, I'm Gavin Strickland. We're going to start off with the NBA, where the Warriors and Suns will play tonight in a play-in tournament. And also, the Hornets and Magic will play. That game will start at 7:30. And then Saturday will begin the first round of the NBA playoffs. In the MLB, today is the first game of the Braves series against the Phillies. The Braves are 12-7, and they were traveling to Philadelphia to face the Phillies, who are 8-10. For the ATL tonight, Martin Perez will be taking the mound. 3.14 ERA for him so far and a 0.91 WHIP. And then Taijuan Walker for Philadelphia, he's got a 7.36 ERA with a 191 WHIP. And also in baseball, I'll go ahead and say the Walker Valley Band will be traveling to the Chattanooga Lookouts Baseball Stadium tonight to play some pep tunes and the national anthem. So let's have some fun there. And then Walker Valley Baseball won last night by a final score of 6-3 against Cleveland. Walker Valley Baseball won the series 2-1. And then in Walker Valley Softball, they took down Ottawa by a final score of 3-1 and also 12-3. So that'll do it for the Walker Valley Sports segment. We'll send it over to 73 Seconds. It's the sports segment, and I'm Gavin Strickland, and as always, go Mustangs.
Here at 73 Seconds, we like to teach people about things in 73 seconds. Why 73 seconds? I don't know. Sharpie. The drawing essential or the root of all problems. More on 73 Seconds. William H. Sanford founded Sanford Manufacturing Companies in 1857. They would later create the Sharpie. Thanks to this invention, people could now write on all kinds of products other than paper, like wood, glass, and even plastics. Sharpie skyrocketed in popularity in the late 1990s. They skyrocketed because of celebrities having to sign autographs, and Sharpies was the best marker for the job. New Sharpie products continued to gain momentum during the early 2000s. They did this by releasing 6 new Sharpie products containing 24 unique markers. This is why Sharpies is the GOAT marker in America. Why is he still recording?
I think he's just getting actually.
A senior skip day turned deadly as a 17-year-old boy was fatally shot while at Shelby Park in Memphis, Tennessee. Authorities are now saying that more than 200 students were at the park as a part of the unsanctioned skip day. The students were shooting each other with water guns when they heard shots. The police have not yet arrested anyone connected to the shooting, but are urging anyone to come forward if they have information on the shooting.
Officials are hosting a drug take-back day in Bradley County on April 25th, giving residents a safe way to dispose of unused or expired medications. This event helps prevent prescription drug misuse and keeps harmful substances out of the wrong hands. Instead of throwing medications away or flushing them, you can drop them off safely at designated locations. If you have old or unused medication at home, consider taking a few minutes to participate. It's a simple step that helps protect your household and the community. For more information, check with local Bradley County officials.
The Hamilton County Commission has approved funding for the Urban League of Greater Chattanooga, investing about $2,500,000 into the organization. Officials say the funding will support workforce development, small business programs, and youth initiatives across the community. The investment also marks a renewed partnership between the county and the Urban League, following past funding changes and efforts to rebuild collaboration. Leaders say the goal is to boost economic growth and create more opportunities for residents in the Hamilton County.
This week, residents in Bradley County have been hearing rumors that an AI data center is coming to town. But Gary Davis, the county mayor, has said that there are no plans for that type of project at this time and has made a post on social media saying that the county is looking to regulate these kind of facilities. The county commission is looking to discuss this and make guidelines for future AI centers on Monday.
The final two shows for Act 1 senior play Murder on the Orient Express are today and tomorrow at 7 p.m. Tickets are $5 for students and $10 for adults, but today, students get in free as long as they bring their school ID. These students have put in so much work to put on an amazing show, so you don't want to miss one of the last opportunities to see it.
The chamber choir at Walker Valley High School had an exciting weekend representing their school at the Tennessee Music Educators Association, or TMEA, conference. Out of choirs across the entire state, only 6 were selected to perform, and Walker Valley was one of them. This honor came after a highly competitive audition process, with judges selecting only the most skilled and advanced groups. It reflects months of hard work, dedication, and commitment to excellence from every member. In addition, 3 Walker Valley students were recognized among the top high school musicians in Tennessee: Joel Ito in 11th and 12th grade orchestra, and Joseph Warren and Cadence Guyton in the TDBB choir. Congratulations for all representing Walker Valley on a state stage.
As a part of our architecture and small animal care class, Mr. Harner keeps several pets for students to take care and learn about. On Tuesday, Mr. Harner noticed that his class pet gecko, Pip, was missing. Mr. Harner is looking for the student or students responsible for the missing gecko to return safely to his classroom, and there will be no punishment. If you have any information about who took her, please reach out to Mr. Harner. Pip needs special housing and care, so if you are involved with her disappearance or know anything about it, please get in touch with Mr. Harner.
Ahoy, my ranch raccoons, and welcome to the Walker Valley weather, where I'm going to be telling you, that's right, you, everything you need to know about the sun and clouds in the sky. And boy howdy do we have a lot of sun. So let's take a look. No wasting time. So over in Knoxville, we have a high of 86 and a low of 58. Pretty sunny, but a little bit of clouds, but I just didn't put partly cloudy. Cleveland, however, will be seeing a little bit of more clouds than Knoxville or every other place, which is why I put partly cloudy there, with a high of 86 and a low of 56. Over in Chattanooga, we have a high of 89 and a low of 61, so it's probably going to be the warmest in the area so far, unless I'm mistaken for Nashville. Speaking of Nashville, high of 88, low of 68. What do you think, Nashville or Chattanooga being warmer? I personally would go with Nashville. And then finally down in Atlanta, we have a high of 87 and a low of 65. So these two are tied for whoever's the warmest. Let's go on to the not the 3-day weather forecast, the weather radar. Weather radar. There it is. So JD's in Littleman. We actually have something going on in Tennessee, though it's pretty small. Let's try to use our binoculars and see what's going on. Oh yeah, okay, so I can't point, but right over there, there's a little bit of stuff, a little bit of rain. Hallelujah. Anyway, so right between the borders of Virginia and North Carolina, we have a little bit of stuff going on over there. Same thing in this area right here. Let's see. There's some stuff going on over here in New York. We have some stuff going on right next to Boston and the sea. And then some over here along the seas of New Jersey. And then, of course, some stuff in New Jersey. Well, it's actually blowing out, but yeah. Also some stuff right there. So that's pretty cool. That's all for the weather radar. let's go on to the 3-day weather forecast. So, Friday, we have a high of 86 and a low of 56, sunny. Let's see, on Saturday, we have a high of 85 and a low of 51, so yeah, we're cooling down just a little bit, and we're going to be seeing more clouds. And oh my goodness, we cooled down a lot on Sunday. We are going to be going to a high of 67 and a low of 38, also partly cloudy. Now, before I dismiss y'all, please go see the senior play. Last chance to go see it. My name is David Summers, and that's about it. See ya.
Choices matter. Please buckle up, put your phone down, and drive sober. Join the movement, the 24/7 movement, and help us create positive change.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Spill. My name's Kalia.
And my name is Key. Have a fantastic Friday, Walker Valley.